And we're back and talking about how this summer thousands of people are hitting the road to new destinations off the beaten path with not only their families, but also their pets in tow. With fuel prices at an all-time high and inflation hitting Americans hard, auto expert Nick Miles shares 7 things that Americans will do differently this year.
Well, hi and welcome to Pocono Raceway. The big American road trip is, of course, underway this summer. But because of the pandemic, things are happening very differently this year. So some things Americans are doing differently. They're loading their phones with apps, and those apps are helping them do things like find inexpensive gasoline. With gas prices so high, they're using the apps like Gas Buddy and like their local store apps to find inexpensive gas. They're also doing things like taking their pets along. Instead of paying for pet sitters or kennels at home, taking your pet along is great fun, but you need to make sure they're secured properly in a vehicle. It's never acceptable to leave them in a car on their own. Make sure they're in a kennel or at least secured in the vehicle with a harness. And of course, the first thing if you get into a fender bender that emergency services do is open the door, and you don't want that pet out running freely around on a freeway being a hazard for somebody else or another vehicle. All right, I am at the Pocono Raceway in the middle of Mini Takes the States, which is America's biggest road trip. It started in Burlington, Vermont, and it's going all the way to Greenville, South Carolina. And there's about 3,000 Minis going to be taking place in this road trip all at once. It's so much fun because it's all about the road trip. Now, they're doing it all for the Best Friends Society, raising money to save them all, in fact, all the pets out there. And on day 2, they'd already raised well over $11,000. You can find it all at the Mini Takes the States website. Some things that you need to remember is that if you want to be part of the fundraiser, going to the website, it's really satisfying. And of course, Mini, it's all about the road trip here. Every stop, people are joining and leaving the road trip. You could be part of that fun just by tagging along, and there's things like miniradio.fm where you can listen to the fun road trip, and you can also hear what everybody's doing along the way, stopping at some of the great places. And there's all the Mini people here, there's all of the Mini services, the road trippers. Every day there's the Rise and Rally. In fact, there's the whole website that gives you everything that's going on. So join us on the website or the radio station, and it's been a great road trip. I'm Nick Miles.
Good stuff there. Thanks, Nick. And if you want even more information, of course, we will also have this on our website, tvmorningblend.com.